Now we will discuss about race around condition. As we know that JK flip-flop resolve the invalid state condition of SR flip-flop. That is, uh, uh, in SR flip-flop, S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 1. It will give you invalid output. So to resolve this problem, we use JK flip-flop. So in JK flip-flop, what happens if J is equal to 1, K is equal to 1, we get the output Q bar, which we call that this is toggle mode. Okay. So here when we got some valid output, but there arise a new problem, and this problem is called race around condition. Okay. So if J is equal to 1, K is equal to 1 and clock is high for long period. Okay. So for long period means clock is high for long period. So in this situation, output continuously toggles into that region, means here we will get the output in this region. Okay. Now we know that output changes from 1 to 0. Toggle mode means output will change from 1 to 0 and from 0 to 1. Okay. This create a disturbance in the output. So this create uncertain situation here. So how it creates, actually, if we think about the this JK flip-flop, so J and K flip-flop we have made with the help of NAND gate. Okay. Now let us think about this clock pulses. So clock pulses we use, why it happens actually, because here we have used JK flip-flop and the condition is J is equal to 1 and K is equal to 1. Okay. So when clock is high, so there are two types of triggering used in flip-flop. So here we have age triggered and level triggered. So what is age triggered? Age triggering. Age triggering means here age that changes the voltage from low level to high level is called what we call, this is rising age and this is called falling age. Okay. So here the output will change, but in case of the level triggering, so output changes during high voltage or low voltage. So where is high voltage? Here this is high voltage level, this one is high voltage level and this one is low voltage level. So here low voltage level or high voltage level, so output will change here. So this is called level triggering. Now the race around condition we will see when we are using this level triggering. Okay. So what happens if we think about this JK flip-flop circuit? So when J is equal to 1, K is equal to 1 under high clock. Okay. So here it will start toggling if the initial if the previous state is 0, so it will become high and then it will become low and then it will become high and then it will become low. Okay. So what happen if we see this clock pulse? So if this is Q and this is clock, so Q is the output. So initially it is 0. So as the level trigger, here we are thinking that the triggering which we are using is level triggered, and this duration is high, this duration is long. Okay. This duration is long. This duration we can say that this is, if this is TP means the pulse width. So what will happen, it will start toggle, it will become high because of this circuit. Okay, and since when here we got the value 1, okay, so again there is a feedback path. So this feedback path, due to this feedback path, again it will available to the input of this NAND gate, means K, and its complement also will be available. Now we know that these are the logic gates. Okay, so logic gates means as these logic gates accept some input, so based on the given input signal it will generate some output. Okay, and to generate it will take some time. So here there will be some propagation delay. To get the output from given input signal. So what happens here, since the output is in toggle mode, as long as this clock pulse is high, okay, as long as this clock pulse is high, it will be in toggle mode. Okay, so this will create a uncertain situation. Okay, what is exact output, it will be difficult. So this happens, so because of the situation which we have discussed. Now how to resolve this problem? To eliminate this problem, what we have to do, first of all, whatever the TP we have considered, this will happen when the propagation delay is smaller, means the pulse width is much higher than this propagation delay. So we have to reduce this, means this TP we have to make less than delta t. Okay, it means we have to reduce the clock pulse. So whatever the clock pulse we have taken for long duration, we will take small clock pulse. Okay, now how long? So it will be followed by this condition. Now one more thing we have to use is triggering. Okay, so this type of problem, means race around condition, will occur only when we are using the label triggering. So we have to use is triggering, and one important, we use master slab flip-flop. So we will discuss about master slab flip-flop. Okay, thank you.